So today I'll discuss Narendra Karmarkar, and he is a very famous Indian mathematician slash computer scientist. So first of all, who is he? He was born in India on 15th November 1955, and he currently lives in Pune, which is an Indian city. So I chose Narendra Karmarkar because first of all I'm Indian, and it was very inspirational to see someone who came from nothing in India at that time of 1980s, when it was not so easy to just, travel across the world, to study in India, then go to the US and reach the levels of accomplishment that he did. So first, he is very inspirational to me, and second, he I chose him because he's one of the first, like, Indian mathematicians slash computer scientists with a very profound discovery. So he holds a lot of value in my eyes. So that is why I chose him. And so let's first talk about his education. He has a bachelor's of technology from Indian Institute of Bombay, which is one of the hardest, one of the most hardest universities to get into in India. He has a master's from Caltech, and a PhD from Berkeley, under the supervision of Richard M. Karp, and I'm pretty sure some CS students in the class know who he is. He's one of the most famous um, computer scientists to ever live. So, seeing the influence that Karmarkar had on him, you can see what he was destined to do. He was working under one of the most famous mathematicians slash computer scientists of all time, and his thesis was coping with NP-hard problems. So now let's discuss the discovery and what made him famous, and what area of mathematics he deals with. So Karmarkar is famous for making the Karmarkar's algorithm, which solved many linear programming problems in polynomial time. So I know many of you might not have understood every single thing in that sentence. First of all, what is linear programming, and why is it so groundbreaking if it's in polynomial time, if it's solved in polynomial time? So you can think of any problem that has a number of variables and that needs to be optimized, that can be converted to a linear programming problem. So now you can see the application of this area in almost any field you can imagine, whether it's communication, transportation, or anything. So when we have these problems in these industries, they usually have an unbelievably large number of variables, and the solutions we had before Karmarkar's algorithm came in the game, they were exponential in terms of the number of variables. So if we have an unbelievably large number of variables, and if our solution is gonna run on our machine in exponential time in terms of the number of variables, then we can expect for some problems the computers to run forever, almost like they will be running for too long, and that's not efficient, and that's not useful for the industry, which is very fast moving. So this algorithm was very groundbreaking because it was in polynomial time, and polynomial time makes it so that a machine can now solve the problem with the number of variables it has in terms of a polynomial. So that can be n squared, with n being the number of variables, or it can be n cube, or any polynomial you can imagine. But eventually, what we can do is we can make that polynomial more efficient and efficient and efficient, and makes solving these problems much more manageable. So this was very important in many industries, and that's why Karmarkar, this algorithm was what made Karmarkar one of the most famous computer scientists from India. And this is why he won all the awards that he did, because of this algorithm. Because after this algorithm was created, even linear programming was given a boost in the academia, and was rediscovered essentially to a whole new set of solutions. So Karmarkar has been the recipient of many prizes, including the Fulkerson Prize, which is a prize for papers in discrete mathematics. He is currently now doing research regarding making a new architecture for a supercomputer. So you can see he's still working on cutting edge new technologies and new areas of study of academia, and this is why I'm really inspired by this mathematician, and I think everyone else should be as well. Thank you.